Hey guys, how's it going? It is Carter here. Welcome back to Westby, Wisconsin. As you can see, it's the first week of September. We have a lot to do today, actually. We still have all of our grain to unload. We have our gravity boxes in here. But first things first, I want to take everything here down to the dealership and see what we can get. So I think I'm going to take the truck and the chopper box down there, and then actually, you know what? Let's take the dump truck. All right, guys. Here we are at the dealership. They sent a truck down to grab our chopper box right away, so that was pretty nice of them. As you can see, they're pretty wiped out for inventory right now. Harvesting season, they said, kind of clears them out. But this thing instantly caught my attention. It looks pretty nice, and they said it's only $2,500, which is much cheaper than our neighbor's offer. And this one looks to be quite a bit longer, so it should actually fit way more comfortably on our bins. So we might actually pick this up today. And then, so you see they have a nice tractor over here, 4960. I think that's about 275 horsepower. I don't think we're going to be able to afford anything like this today. They said this is going to be about 28,000, so in its current configuration. And obviously there's some stuff I'd do to it, like throw duals on it and stuff. So that one's a bit out of our price range. But here's another thing I was kind of looking at is, you know, we need a new chopper box. So they have the smaller D on here, which is what I had in mind. This is what they had here the other day when I saw it. But then I saw this. They just got this one in. It's a little bit bigger, a little bit newer. It's got the metal siding on it, so it should last a little bit longer. I think we might pick this up. They said this one is $2,800, and this one is $5,500. And then this one is the Meyer one. This is brand new, right off the lot, up from north central Wisconsin, is where the factory is, and that one is $18,000. So yeah, this one's a little bit out of our price range. So I think we're actually going to talk to him about picking this one up, because this looks like a pretty good deal. So I do think we're going to get the auger. I think we're going to get that. They said that they are waiting for a H&S like windrower to come in. So I think I'm going to hang around and wait for that to come in, and then we can take a look at that as well. All right, guys. The delivery just came for the it's actually a rake. You can see H&S. And they said they're willing to part ways with this one for $5,000. So I think we're going to pick up all three, depending on what we get for this. We're just waiting for them to throw us an offer our way, and then we'll get back to you on it. Okay, guys, they're willing to offer $25,000 for both items. So I think we're going to take that, and then we're going to take the auger, the rake, and the middle chopper box over there for today. And that should still leave us with a total of $12,000 going to our bank account, on top of, you know, getting to own all these things. So that'll be pretty nice. I'm going to get hooked, or they're going to give me a ride back to the farm. We're going to bring the truck back here. I'm going to get hooked up to probably the auger, because we need to use that right away. And then I'll meet you guys back at the farm. Okay, guys, here we are. I've got the 4020 hooked up to our new auger. It should be lined up fairly well. We've got the International hooked up to the gravity boxes, and let's get unloading. Let's make sure it's actually going into the bins. Alright, as you can see, we are unloading into the bins. I guess I had the auger just a little bit too low for it to like fit in there nicely, so going a little bit higher than what I'm used to seeing, but seems to be working. Well, that's unloading. Let's go over to here. Let's get our combine warming up, so that way we can unload it into the next gravity box. And I know yesterday I said I was going to sell one gravity box worth of oats. Well, now that we sold all the other equipment, we, you know, have some money in the bank. I think we're okay with not selling more stuff. So I think we can hold on to everything here. And we're just going to throw these right over here. And we will hook up to the next one. get it unloaded, get the combine unloaded, and then we will move on to our next task of the day. Okay, well, while that's unloading, let's back up the combine to the gravity box, and then we can unload it into the gravity box. It's always best to open your auger away from things so that way you don't break it. Alright, now that that's done, I'm just going to park this all, get it all cleaned up, and then we'll move on to our next task, which is actually over at the neighbor's property, so I will see you there. Okay guys, here we are at our neighbor's farm, and here's what we are borrowing for today. I'm very, very excited about it. I'm super, super excited to try this thing out. This is a bit of a test drive. I told the store to, you know, if I decide to go with this, keep their eyes out, like open for a baler for myself. Yeah, this is a small bale New Holland baler. We'll back up here and get hooked up and take a look at it quick. So this is the 575 New Holland. And we have it hooked up to just an old wooden John Deere bale wagon. So the way this works, it picks up the, well, in this case, straw. It'll push it through this chute. It'll get to the end. There will be these belts spinning, and it'll shoot it into the bale rack. Or hay rack, if you want to call it that. So yeah, let's head over to the straw field. The reason I'm going with this plan is I think it is a little bit more time and money efficient. These balers are not very expensive. The hay racks are just as cheap, and we can store it in our hay mow on top of our barn, so that way we don't have to worry about, you know, storing larger bales anywhere kind of outside in any of our sheds. So it's just a really good space saving opportunity, and then we can drop the bales straight into our TMR from our feed room. So I think this setup is going to work really nice, at least for straw. Once we get hay and straw, maybe we'll change it up, but for now I think this will work. We've got a lot of straw to do. I think these rows are big enough to where we don't need to go and grab our new hay rake. So I will see you guys after the time lapse. Okay, guys, so as you may have seen in the time lapse, some of the bales fly off. That's not too big of a deal. That's pretty normal when you're kind of, just hoping and praying and aiming with a conveyor belt. That's usually going to happen. So here we are. Here's the hay mow with the hay conveyor. As you can see, I threw all the loose bales into the back of the truck. And then all you have to do is load the bales onto the hay conveyor, and they just go upstairs, up in the hay mow. They get stacked up. I have somebody up there right now doing that for me, so... Whoops. Alright, now that that's empty, I actually have something waiting for us at the field, and I will see you there. Alright guys, so off camera I decided to go grab the hay rake. These rows are just a little bit too kind of wonky. Like they're just a little bit wide for the baler. They're causing a few problems, so I figured we have a hay rake, we might as well use it. I'm not going to do anything crazy like throw all the rows into one. We're just going to try to condense things just a little bit. To save time, and like I said, some of the rows are... You might have been able to see in the time lapse are a little bit too wide for the header of the baler, so I'm not too overly concerned about missing some patches here and there, but I mean, I don't want to miss any big long streaks because that does add up after a while. So yeah, we'll do another time lapse of raking, and then I'll probably finish baling off camera. So I'll see you guys when I'm done. Alright guys, we are back on track. I finished this little chunk of the field here. We're going to do the rest of it off camera. But yeah, so this is basically what we're going to be doing for the rest of the day. Next episode, we will be back to doing silage work because we have a lot of it to do. And then once October hits, we're going to be harvesting soybeans. So that's pretty fun. I'm really excited for soybeans. They should make us a little bit of money once the prices go up a little bit. So like I said, I'm just really happy that we had soybeans planted. The previous farmer just left us soybeans, as well as the oats. The oats were like such a blessing in disguise. Yeah, let me know what you guys think of our new equipment. Should I go and buy my own baler once one becomes available, or should I save up for, a bigger baler, or what should I do, guys? Let me know down below. Also, let me know if you have any other suggestions on what we can do for the farm. And yeah, that's it for today, guys. If you enjoyed, hit the like button. If you really enjoyed, be sure to subscribe. We're trying to hit 1,500 subscribers before the release of FS25. I think we can do it, but it's going to take the help of you guys as well. But yeah, once again, thanks a lot. Peace out.